Hello, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Amen. We back at it again here, looking at Acts of the Apostles here. I come here to tell you today, you know the Lord will make a way for you. You just got to believe and trust and put all your commit yourself to Him. Give yourself to Him. Don't worry about the conditions or whatever it is. You just follow what the Lord is saying to you. Give yourself to Him today. Become a follower of Him today. Amen. You know, reading this 23rd chapter, Acts of the Apostles, yeah, we find that Paul was running into some serious trouble. Amen. Some serious situation was coming up in Paul's life. I come here to tell you, no matter how serious it get, no matter how bad the situation get, when you on the Lord's team, all things will work together for you. Just stay with the Lord. I don't care what they talking about, what they talking about, how they talking about it. You stay with the Lord. Amen. See, because what God have for you, it is for you. Amen. I'm gonna go back now to the 11th verse, and we're gonna do 12 through 22 today. Amen. And I want to show you now that they plotted and tried to do all they can to wipe him out. But I come here to tell you, you cannot wipe out God's people because God is on their side. When God is on your side, can't nobody harm you. Can't nobody do nothing to you. Anything happen to you, God allowed that little bit to happen to you to show you I got your back. Amen. He got you. Don't be worried about what people are talking about, what people are doing. God got your back. Amen. Let me show it to you here. And the night following, the Lord stood by him and said, Be of good cheer, Paul, for thou hast testified of me in Jerusalem. So must thou bear witness also at Rome. Amen. See, in other words, when you doing what's right for the Lord got your back. Amen. He ain't gonna let you down. Amen. And then he goes on to say in 12 12, 13, 14 through 15, yeah, the Sadducees and the Pharisees, amen, had conversed, had done conversed, had done died down. The religious leaders focused on their attention on Paul. The leaders and the political leaders and the position had become more important than God. Amen. See, all they were caught up was in their positions and what was going on. I come here to tell you now, don't get too caught up in your position that you forget your soul. Your soul got to be saved. Amen. Yeah, your soul got to be saved before you leave him. Amen. Or you'll wind up in hell. Amen. You need to stay focused on Jesus the Christ. Yeah, now. They were plotting and trying to kill Paul. You know? Amen. They had quit eating. They quit. They had got so caught up they wanted to wipe him out. Amen. People the same way today. They just want to wipe you out. You better be careful now and come on the Lord's side so you have somebody to fight your battles. Amen. Amen. They were ready to plan another murder just as they had done with Jesus. But as always, God was in control. Amen. You can plot, you can do whatever you want to do. You can't hurt God's man. You can't hurt God's woman. You might think you hurting them, but God always got a ram in the bush. Just wait on the ram in the bush. Don't act too fast because there's a ram in the bush. You better hear me today. It's a ram in the bush. Don't worry about when folk hurt you, misuse you. God got a ram in the bush. Huh? He got a ram in the bush for you. And the ram in the bush is worth more than the ram that you talking about got away. Talk to me, somebody. Hear me today. Now, if you don't never hear me no more now, stay with the Lord. Don't be getting all upset, mad, fussing, want to raise sand. Let it go. It may look like a whole lot, but it ain't really a whole lot. God will bless you. Stay with the Lord here. Paul, what that 15th verse says. Now, therefore, with the council signifying to the chief captain that he may bring him down to you tomorrow, as though ye would inquire something more perfectly concerning him, and we, or even he come near, or we ready to kill him. See, you can't hurt him. They want to wipe him out. See, when you get on the Lord's side and go to working for the Lord, the devil is ready to wipe you out. That's all the devil good for, is trying to wipe somebody out. Amen? This is the only biblical reference to Paul's family, which has led some scholars to believe that they had discovered, they had disowned him when he became a Christian. Paul wrote, having suffered the loss of everything for Christ's sake, in Philippians 3:8. Paul's nephew was able to see Paul, even though Paul was in protected custody, because the Roman prisoners was accessible to their relatives and friends who could bring them food and other tithes, whatever they need. They could bring it in that form. See, God already got a ram in the bush for you. We're going to keep on reading this stuff. Watch this. And when Paul's sister's son heard of their lying in waiting, he went and entered into the castle and told Paul. Then Paul called one of the centurions. See, he got a ram in the bush for you, amen, to him, and said, bring this young man unto me, the chief captain, for he had a certain thing to tell him. So he took him and brought him to the chief captain and said, Paul, the prisoner called for me unto me for him and prayed me to bring this young man unto thee, who had something to say unto thee. Amen. The chief captain took him by the hand and went with him aside privately and asked him, what is it that thou hast to tell me? And he said, the Jews have agreed to desire thee that they would bring Paul down tomorrow into the council, and as though they would inquire something of him more perfectly. But do not thou yield unto them, for there's a lie, amen, in wait for him of them are more than 40 men, which have bound themselves an oath that they will neither eat nor drink until they have killed him. Amen. See, you can plot, you can do everything you want to do. But when the Lord is on your side, they can't harm you because he's going to make a way for you. I come here to tell somebody today, you need to be in the hands of the Lord. As you walk this tedious journey, you need to let the Lord be with you. You need to let the Lord be on your side. Amen? See? Yeah, they done plotted, laid in wait to get it, but somebody done got word of it. See what I'm saying? See? God will show somebody something in a vision for you. God will make a way for you, man. Young lady, young man, all you got to do is count on him. Hold on to him, believe in him, trust him, commit yourself to him. Reason why a lot of us fall by the wayside, we don't really believe nor trust in him. We're just doing our thing. Then when it look like we're going to fall by the wayside, we go to hollering old Lord. No, he done tried to show you weeks, months ago. Let that go. Ain't no good for you. I come here to tell you now. The things in your life you need to let go, let it go. He got something better for you. He got something better for you. Amen. They wanted to kill him. Amen. We'll shut him mouth up. We will kill him right here preaching. And now, are they ready? Looking for a promise from thee. Amen. So the chief captain then let the young men depart and charged him. Said, see, thou tell no man that thou had shown these things unto me. Amen. I come here to tell you. Just read the book. No long lesson today. But you read this here, and you'll see, no matter how you plot, no matter how you dig ditches, no matter how you tell lies, God got my back. You can't hurt me. God got my back. God got your back. And when he got your back, go on tell all the lies you want to tell. Go on do whatever you want to do. Just say whatever you want to say about it. It don't really matter. Why? Because God got my back, because I'm on the Lord's side, and the Lord go protect me. See? Don't be running around here talking about I'm going to get somebody back. Leave these folk alone and go to the Lord. Lord, don't bother them, Lord. Leave them alone. They're going to come on in after a while. You see? Paul here. Then 23 through the closing here, you go find now that they're going to send him on down to Caesarea. See, you cannot hurt a man of God, a woman of God. You can't hurt them. Why? God got the back. I'm going to get him. I'm going to trip him up. Hey, you better leave that alone. Better leave that alone now. Come here to tell you now. You better leave that alone. Because they were planning on killing Paul. And the little boy heard word there was something going on and tell couldn't Paul. Going out and tell him what's going on. And the Lord made a way for him. Come tell you now. The Lord will make a way for you too. God bless you. I pray and I hope I said something this evening that opened up your eyes to something. God bless you.